It's time now for the Peter Channel new news report on this Friday afternoon, March 24th, 2017. I am Peter Wiggins and I am news at 9 0. Top story at 12 noon is if you read Donald Trump's the deals, substituting concerns that contractors, the president domain that House Republicans on healthcare is not all that surprising. A vigil was held on Thursday in Trafalgar Square in London, the victims of Wednesday's attack. As told, London attack is global for the born in Britain. A depot uses store pipes that applied to Keystone XL pipeline in Gasco, North Dakota, as U.S. Universal issues permit for Keystone Oil Pipeline. The Congressional Black Caucus called on Attorney General Jeff Sessions to FBI to help the search of missing black girls in the Washington, D.C. area. Judge Neil McGrush Senator the Supreme Court confirmation here before the Senate Judicial Committee in Washington Wednesday as Grush completes its 3-hour test. President Donald Trump's former campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, has offered to testify before the House Intelligence Committee in the investigation of Russian meddling in the U.S. election. Committee Chairman Devin Nunes announced Friday. New Delhi, in what could be termed as blame game, Shiv Sena MP Ravana Garak on Friday submitted a complaint against Air India before the Delhi police allegedly was pushed and yelled on. Russian President Vladimir Putin stressed the great importance of ties between the country and France as he met French far-right presidential candidate Marine Le Pen at the Kremlin on Friday, Russia's state-run news agency TASS reported. President Trump recently participated in an interview with Time magazine Michael Sheriff for the cover story about a relationship with the truth. All-male White House health bill photo sparks anger. Attorney Jeremy Gorelick has just finished a vetting potential cabinet secretary Hillary Clinton and raised money to fail 2016 Democratic nominee when Jared Kushner called her last year seeking a legal counsel. Maryland High School frustrated an immigration debate. Police arrested a 56-year-old man on Friday on suspicion of homicide and connection to the killings of 2 adults and 2 juveniles in the Sacramento a day earlier. North Korean officials working on Pyongyang state security to keep discipline according to sources in the country. Police appear seized by 3,000 pounds of cocaine bearing the name and likeness of Argentina star Lionel Messi. North Korea may be getting ready for its 6th nuclear test. U.S. Army General Curtis Scrapbody told the Senate Committee on Armed Services that Russia may be giving material support to the Taliban in Afghanistan. Mexican Foreign Minister Luis Vigre said that if NAFTA negotiations don't benefit all parties involved, the country is willing to step away from it. Wrongful death lawsuits alleged that the FBI was negligent in dealing with Dylan Root background check can proceed, a federal judge ruled. German candy company Haribo maker gummy candies will build its first North American factory in Wisconsin, Governor Scott Walker announced. Republicans announced scheduled a Friday vote for the AHCA, the amendment through which the CBO now says it will cost billions more without increasing coverage. Department of Defense announced the death of Air Force Staff Sergeant Alexander Maine Gleason Morrows, who died in a non-combat role earlier this week. Press Secretary Sean Spicer likely faced questions about the GOP-led healthcare plan up to the vote Friday in his daily press briefing at the White House. High fives and smalls around as Attleboro, Norton, St. Cloud Police greet students. Years on the economy sparkles lights way for ECB pullback. In New York, an Excel train with 248 passenger aboard derailed at New York Penn Station Friday morning. A side swap in New Jersey transit train forced the suspension of all rail service to the station, officials said. Oh, wait, looking at stocks now. Up 20.45 points to 2685.03. SP5 up 8.56 points to 354.52. And NASDAQ up 40.84 points at 558.54. About 2/3 of the genetic mutations alleged to cancer happen simply because the random errors made at cell divide and not because of that. Diet, chemicals, and our genes, TV at Johns Hopkins University said. In certainly you deal with a lot of ridiculously violent cosmic phenomena such as both asteroids collide and galaxies smash together. Science get hip to major findings and a shake up of the dinosaur family tree. An event announced study finds white working class increasingly dying of deaths of despair. New York researchers have developed an approach to glean water to wherever blood supplies And blood samples contain tumor DNA in which the tissues that tumor are present are located. Milwaukee cures toddlers find the drugs in the mouth of his person after dropping the floor. Sometimes parent fails to discredit a child with his scab with a bottle of painkillers. Peter Channel's arm is now 12:05 on this Friday afternoon, and it's time now for a sports report. Tonight, the Boston Celtics will be taking on the Phoenix Suns. Game time, 7:30 p.m. at the TD Garden, and the Wheaton Lions men's baseball team will have a game against Nichols Boxing. Game time is now 3:30. The first ace 316 brought a missed shot to the buzzer. A dominant performance against the double digits team, making it Elite 8. Arizona Cardinals defenseman and players of offseason despite losing 5 stars in him. Free agency card general manager Steve Keim is spinning. Peter Children's time is now 12:06 on this Friday afternoon, and it's time now for a traffic and trend report. Baby! Let's start you off in EMT, where on the subway system, still on the 5 space, minor lanes of the traffic. Commuter rail, Worcester train 5:14 10 a.m. inbound operating 10-20 minutes fiasco between Worcester Staff Station due to signal issues. And on the ferries, they are looking good here. '91 on the southbound side, also after Interstate 84, Harvard, Connecticut. 84 westbound side is backed up after West Hartford here. 95 on the southbound side, also before 25. And 8 Bridgeport and Hidden Skinner and Granite Territory towards New York State line. 295 on the northbound side, also around Route 146 in Lincoln. Mass Pike westbound side, also after Route 91 and in Westfield. 146 on the southbound side, also around the Mass Pike up in Millbury. Mass Pike westbound side, also from Western Iowa to Newton. 93 on both ends of the Stafford Expressway, backed up to the Mass Pike in Dorchester. 120 on the northbound side, also around the Bellevue stretch of the southbound side of 128. 93 the southbound side, also long stretch. Route 2 westbound side, also on Fort Devens. 93 is backed up from Tilton all the way up to the Franconia. 91 on both ends back to Hanover all the way up to Route 93 in Vermont. Interstate 89 both ends also on Lebanon, New Hampshire. Everett Turnpike on Spotted Turnpike both ends back to Rochester, Vermont. Interstate 87, 89, 91 on both ends on the southbound side back to the Canadian border in upstate New York, Vermont. And all the way to 15 slow on both ends in southern Quebec. Peter Children's time is now 12. Peter Children's time 12:08 on this Friday afternoon. Time now for a weather report here. And looking at radar, it shows snow coming to much Maine with only action around the Brunswick and Auburn, Lewis, and Harrison coming to much of eastern New Hampshire, 7 and central of Vermont, and snow around central and western portions of Massachusetts, and rain around the greater Boston area, and heavy rain northwest of Hartford and northeastern Connecticut and northwest of Rhode Island and on 7 tier of 7 Worcester County here, and sleeting around the Albany area and stretching on Poughkeepsie, and raining from Poughkeepsie down to northwestern New Jersey and around Allentown, PA. Okay. Seven-day forecast. It goes like this. This afternoon, a chance rain May after 3 p.m. Clouds got about 46 degrees. Southwest about 11 to 40 miles. Gust high as 30 miles an hour. Chest ratio 30%. New spin less than 7 inch possible. Tonight, mostly clouds about 39 degrees. Southwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour. With gust high 20 miles an hour for Saturday. Chest rain May after 9 a.m. Clouds got about 52 degrees. Light variable wind coming in the north around 6 miles an hour in the morning. Chest ratio 40%. New spin 10 in it. Possible. Starting at a chance of rain, snow, and sleep before 3, and then a chance of rain between 3 and 4 a.m. Then a chance of rain and freeze wind after 4 a.m. Most of the clouds about 33 degrees, and northwest about 5 miles coming common in the evening. Chance ratio 40%. No skirmish expected. Sunday, chance rain, freeze rain before 7 a.m. Then a chance rain, clouds got about 43 degrees east with about 8 miles at chance ratio 30%. Sunday night, a chance rain, clouds got about 34 degrees, and chance ratio 50%. For Monday, rain 9 at 48 degrees, and low about 39, chance ratio 30%. Tuesday, chance rain up 9 mostly clouds got about 52 about 39 degrees, chance ratio 40%. Wednesday, put Saturday the podcast about 55, about 34 degrees, and for Thursday, most sites got about 50 degrees. And currently here, not here, it is overcast skies, and it's 41 degrees. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel New News Report on this March 24th, 2017 on a Friday afternoon. Good afternoon and good afternoon. Have a good day.